Now that they actually rescue Fita, they actually need to know about the energy source that they actually have, which they actually say they can actually give it to Tiramigo to make it stronger. But when they saw the Juden's soldiers, they actually need to get inside the building without them seeing them. So they actually using the Kakuri's soul to make them invisible. And once inside, they are actually going to find the energy source. But they actually been caught by Wizasu and the Druiden soldiers as they get ready to fight. While Kavina and Frita are actually fighting the energy source, in which they actually morph and they fighting the Druiden soldiers while they are actually taking care of Lysso. But they actually turns out that it was actually him using a Druiden soldier, but he actually escaped. But the sisters have already found the energy source, which they thought that could actually make Toramigo stronger, in which we actually can ensure that Cold actually trusts him with it, but Mel actually suspects something different about that energy source, as well as Bamba, but they actually doesn't trust him. Meanwhile, we actually seen that Kaldina actually realized that it's actually not Fita, but it's actually Wazasu, who actually have disguised himself as Frita, which she still is his prisoner, but they actually doesn't know it yet. In which he's going to make her use the energy source on Turamigo, so he will actually explode it. In which they actually didn't know it yet, but Cole actually decided to let Turamigo actually take the energy source, in which we actually seen the Koka Ritz Minosaur actually became giant, which the Kishiryu Five Nights actually appeared, and the energy source actually exploded, which Wizensu actually succeeded, but it actually turns out that it was actually not them, but the real ones actually show up, revealing that they actually use a free soul, which is actually a clone power, which they actually realized something was wrong. So they actually use that soul to make copies of the Kishiryu, and they actually allow the fake one take the energy source, which they actually have thought about that plan, but they actually have to fight the Jordan soldiers and was Nishu and actually fight the real Minosaur with the real Kishiryu Five Nights as they defeated the which they actually thought that something was wrong about this Minosaur is because Frida it was actually inside of it. So they actually thought that with a bad singing, it actually became painful for them. So Asuna actually sang, but wasn't very good at it. So they actually used her singing to actually hurt the Minosaur, and which it was actually right. So they actually finishing the Minotaur off, while Tua actually rescued Fita. As they actually did that, they actually thanked them for everything they have done. But the when Nisu actually thought they won, but he'll actually return soon. Now this actually meant that they actually had the real Fita actually inside the Minosaur. So what I actually knew that we actually saw them put Fita in the Minosaur, so they won't actually find her. And the good thing they actually did find her. So I'm actually guessing what other trick did he actually have on the Ryusoulgers. I guess we have to find out in the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Today, this is Anime Guy Jordan here saying sign out. Laters.